All right, you guys. Let's try this again the second time around. You can join us here, you guys. You can join us on our email group. You can email us at themullings@gmail.com. You can join our online tutor school class. You can join us on our two YouTube channels. Fair use clause applies here as we're just reporting news information from other news agents' information. Um, for private email consultation, you can email us at themullings@gmail.com. For those of you in need of set off for things like child support cases, mortgages, foreclosures, tickets, citations, auto loans, student loans, and for those of you with warrants and those of you having to see an agent doing business as parole officers, as well as those of you in the churches doing business as jails for nonviolent offenses. If you guys have a bounty hunter and stuff like that, you must send us the court claim case, what it's about first. Um, if you need the GSA bonds, you could write to us for that. And if you need the 1099 OID packages, you can write to us to get back the finances they claimed you owed. They tell us it's 2 million per charge. We did not get that back that much. We did get back something significant and stuff, which we posted a lot of the stuff in the previous videos. You guys can go back to those for more information and details there. Please support us here. Go to PayPal at themullings@gmail.com. All right, and we'll put the link in the description below. All right, I'm just gonna highlight the videos because obviously there's a problem with me. We just put up this video and it's being blocked worldwide, and it was such a good video, man. All right, so Steve Bannon is explaining and talking about what happened with you guys heard the story this morning, right? There was a story about, is it GameStop? GameStop is this company that these hedge fund owners were trying to short out the stock. Long story short, a bunch of gamers who do day trading on Reddit or the social medias found out. They started investing $100, $500, $1,000. Long story short, they brought back up the stock. It went from $18. It started out at, now it's up to 300 or more. Long story short, the big billionaires are mad because they had to borrow to do the short outs and now they're gone bust and they needed bailouts and all kind of stuff. So they're trying to change Wall Street all because the little guy won, right? Then there was a story about the Chinese most corrupt official sentenced to death. This guy had 100 mistresses, 300 tons of cash that he was afraid to spend. He had accepted all these bribes, and this particular, I'll put the link in the description for all of these, yeah, news outlets. You guys could go and watch them in detail and find out more information. So, I had actually played them out so you guys could hear what they were about, right? Then the drug Invermectin, that's come out. Remember, I made the video last week. They had written to me, those people in Africa, because they needed this drug ivermectin for the so-called coup sitting M19, whatever. And so that's come out now, and so people have access to that. Steve Bannon was explaining in detail what this short, these hedge fund owners, these billionaire elites were up to, and what they had done to Donald Trump, right? So you guys can go and watch that. Then they sent me this little 5 minute more, 5 more minutes, which is just this little story, very heartwarming story about, yeah, about this man and his son at the park, and this woman and her child at the park. And long story short, the child kept saying 5 more minutes, and the father kept saying no, no problem, okay, go ahead. Long story short, the father explains the reason why he gives his son 5 more minutes is because he had in essence lost another son who was riding his bicycle, and apparently he didn't make it, and so he was saying 5 more minutes to his son always, right? And then there was this one here about the deep fakes, and I wanted you guys to see it, so I played it in the video I just created so you could see now what these deep fakes look like, because it was difficult for our tribe to tell that these entities were real or not real. And so we wanted you guys to see now what's really going on with the so-called Biden and them, right? So we had done a whole thing about that, and then yeah, so you guys can go and watch that now, and then you'll be able to see. I'm not going to touch that other one because it's a little bit decrepit, and yeah. So I'm just so disappointed that they won't allow this video to show little guy wins. I wonder if they won't show it. Look, I can't even say it because as I'm about to say that, the just answer just came to me, right? Anyways, you guys, like, share, subscribe. You guys have yourself a great day. And I was sharing the story. The story I was sharing was about our experience, right? And I was saying how all the past 3 weeks we were working on a project for our elders here, right? Long story short, we had one entity that which was attacking the workers and ourselves and whatnot. For whatever reason, they had a problem with themselves, right? So we were saying to them, we have no hostility or animosity to them. We just love all the way around, right? Long story short, after they dogged out all the workers and stuff, the work that they were getting done by their own set of workers got frigged up. And who did they have to hire to fix it? Oh, wait, our workers, you guys. So luckily, our workers have a lot of love, and they're able to go over there and help them, right? So I say this to say that, yeah, in all the stuff we're seeing play out, people are writing to us saying, "How come Biden's in? How come Trump's out? This and that and the other thing," and all the naysayers are dogging them for whatever. And we're saying to them, some things had to play out in this Game of Thrones. This movie had to play out for a particular reason because there were sleeper cells around. They had to find out who funded what, where funds went, so they could track it, right? That's what's going on. So like, share, subscribe, you guys. Make sure you have yourselves a great day. Remember to support us here. Go to PayPal at themullings@gmail.com. Remember, faith without works is dead. Do unto others as you would have others do unto you. It is a law, Matthew 7:12. And powers that be, unblock that video because everything in there's fair use clause applies. There's no music playing in it. It was a news outlet that we just wanted the people to hear and see, right? You could still go and watch the news outlets. We put them in the description below anyways, right? And we didn't play every single thing. We just played snippets of certain things. Granted, there was one that we played a longer time, but still, I don't see the big deal. So, it powers IB put that one back up and stop the interference on this channel, man. Chill. All right, you guys, like, share, subscribe. You guys have yourself a great day.